Hey everybody, welcome to these fish tanks. So today I'm down in the fish room, going to do some cleaning. Got water changes on a lot of tanks and clean some stuff out. Might be sorting out some guppies out of my little tanks here. Lots of little babies popped out in there and in here. And I've got a tank upstairs, a 10-gallon that probably has another 30 or 40. So I think I'm going to pop them out of those and probably put them in one of the 40s over on the wall there. I got to try to get the lighting done on that today too. Try to get that finished up. My baby Plecos up there, I've got to clean that tank out a bit. And then a bunch of water changes. Everything else in here doing okay. Give you a look around here quick. This big 65 over here, I gotta get in and do some trimming and stuff on that too, and obviously got some hair algae going on the stuff that's closer to the light up there. But give you a quick look at the my little beta thing here. Get some more lights on here. Oops, sorry about that. I had one here that she's still okay, I think, but I think got a little female there. But these are all the baby Bettas that I ended up with in the tanks up there. Got to change the water in these cups today too. I think I may end up cleaning out, try to get the rest of these ones prepped up here, and I can get those ones over here. I don't really like keeping them in those little cups, I guess, but it is what it is. So, but the rest of the tanks are all doing pretty good. This one down here, I did go through and pull a few out and try to pull out the males and the females, throw the females over in 55 down here, and then I put a couple males. I think I got 4 or 5 more males that I threw up into here. But this tank's doing pretty good. This plant here was a new one that I had gotten from somebody. The one's in the back there, that one there. Here's some more of the AR mini. Lots of little baby shrimp in here, all over on the filters and the rocks and up in that hair algae. That's why I pick it off a little bit, but I don't mind leaving a little bit in this tank because the shrimp love to climb around on it and the babies have something to do. But lots of little ones in here. And down on the rock here, I don't know if you can see the little tiny ones way back there. Let's see if I can get it to zoom any better. Nah, not really. Sorry. Maybe I gotta clean the lens. I'll do that here on the next one. So I trimmed this one up a little bit too. Cut all the grass stuff down and changed out some water. Hope there's 2 of my mini cories swimming around. Thought there was a couple more than that in here still, but I've got a couple in some other tanks. I might just get all them guys together like they should be and see what happens. I was hoping maybe my zebra Plecos would be out this morning, but not. So anyways, I'm trying to get these 2 to breed again. They still haven't, but maybe with the water change today, I've been feeding them real good. Maybe with the water change they'll decide to do something. This pair here still doesn't seem to be doing much. I should put a plate or something in there, I suppose, but I don't know. Maybe they're not a pair, maybe they were just good friends. I'm not sure. But at any rate, I might be getting rid of some of them and thinning out my guppies, and probably get rid of these 2 angelfish over here also. I need to start thinning things out and figuring out what I want to start doing down here. So anyways, I'm gonna get to work doing some stuff down here. Oh, I got my cats down here playing now. Yeah, anyways, get some lights strung up on those so I can get those babies, guppies and stuff over here, and get some water changing done today. Here's my Plecos. I did pull 3 yellow guppies that I had found out, and 2 females and a male. And that male, I don't think this is going to zoom do real well here. Is it too much glare? Yeah, I'll try to figure out how to work the lights and stuff better too in my videos. If I can figure out how to get this one uploaded onto my laptop, I do have some editing software I may try to use this time. But anyways, this is the baby Pleco tank, 20 long. I got them in. Daddy's still in here too, but I'm just kind of giving him a break. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get to doing some work down here, and then I'll come back in a while and show you what I've done and see how things are looking after I. Hey everybody, I'm back. So, got I got a big mess is what I've got. Got all the water changed in the tanks, moved some fish around and stuff. Did end up getting lights hooked up. Let me spin the camera around here. Got the lights all hooked up over here. They're plugged in over on a timer with the other lights now. And this is basically what we got going on is these little lights. I think I showed them in a previous video. Got them wired in here. Kind of crude, I know. But thermostat wire, hard wire, comes down over to the thing here, the power supply, back over here. But now these are all little dimmers I've got here, so I can actually dim the lights down if I want, or back up all the way. So that works pretty good. They're turned up all the way. I'm hoping that's going to be enough for these tanks for plants and stuff. So the other thing I ended up doing, let me show you these tanks here real quick. They're all cleaned up. Changed some water in those ones. These 2 here had a bunch of little baby guppies along with the small tank I had upstairs. Over 20. And I went through and dug out, scooped out as many of them as I could. There's still a few of them swimming around, floating around in this one. And I think there's still a couple more in here. I do expect that I'm going to keep having them. You can see several of the females in here are pretty good size. Plump and dropping. That one there is, yeah. Anyways, so I would expect I'll be still scooping babies out for a while here. There's a little one swimming around back there. Did throw some shrimp in this tank and the other tank next to it. They're still doing okay. I thought I had just red willies in there, but looks like I got a couple cherries in there too. But and I'll show you the baby guppies here in a second. They were over in one of them 40s. This tank cleaned up pretty good. It's got bad glare everywhere, but it's looking all right. Had that trimmed down. Shrimp are doing really good in here. 2 little pygmy cories back there. Still don't see the zebra pleco, but this one's cleaned up. Put water in all of those. Change the water, I should say. Over on the big tank here, drained it down about halfway. I did put a little bit when I had the water level down to in here. I put a little bit of peroxide on the really bad algae on the top. I pulled off what I could, and then I put some peroxide on it. So hopefully that's gonna let that set for a half hour or so before I filled the tank back up. And then I filled it back up. Hopefully that'll help with that one. I think I might just have to take that rock structure thing out because it's just gets too close to the light up there, and it just way too much algae. Down here, oh, I need to do more water changes too. I know that, but down here, this one I pulled out a lot of the algae and stuff. Guess there's still some shrimp down here. There's a little really sitting in the middle there, but this tank, I think some of the oh yeah, there's another one back, a couple of them back in there. So they're still all right. I'm not getting any babies in these tanks. I know that. Well, I'm probably getting them, but they're not lasting very long. So the big females and the swords are just have snacks on those. The big one over here, the 55 on the bottom of the small tank rack. I took the sponge filter that was in there, the matin filter thing, out. I'm just running this canister in here for a while, and it really cleaned it up good. Glass, the bottom, I know, the bottom is a mess, but I did scrape the glass off a little bit. I got to finish cleaning this tank up, figure out what I'm going to do, if I'm going to escape it or something, or what. I'm not quite sure yet, but right now it's just another holding tank. I think those are pretty much all females. I did try to pick through the other day and get males out, but I cleaned these ones up a little bit. This beta tank here got lots of shrimp in it, and he actually doesn't appear to be bothering the babies because I've got a lot of little ones in here. I started with like, I think 3 shrimp in each of these, and you can see there's a few smaller ones in there. He doesn't really seem to be bothering them too bad, I guess. Big female in the corner there, but yeah, he's a nice looking fish. And then the tank next to it, this one here. This one, I don't think there's any shrimp in there, honestly. I think he's taking care of all of those. So he likes shrimp, the taste of them anyways. And then the guy here that I used to have in a little cup over there, I finally got him moved over. He's actually the father to the babies I have. And as you can see, there's when the babies were in there was a lot of shrimp. He doesn't seem to bother the big ones, but I don't think we're going to have too many small ones. I think he'll probably take care of those. So that's kind of a rundown on what's going on down here. I'll show you the babies over there in a second. Let me show you the baby bettas I got going here, you know, how they're doing. So I do really want to, this one I'm a little worried about, but I think it's a female. I'm not sure she's doing too well. I think this one might be a female here too. Male, maybe. Male. I think this one here is definitely a male. Seem to have a lot of red. This one here is kind of a darker, maybe have a little bit of blue in them or something, maybe, but more blue, I should say. I really want to get these guys in these other tanks so I can grow them out and feed them and have the filtration and everything so they grow good and quick and healthy. I gotta get that done here probably later yet today. So back over to these tanks now. Real quick update on the baby Plecos. Cleaned that tank out a little bit yesterday. I leave a little bit of that stuff on the bottom for them to mix around in and stuff, but so they're doing all right. So now the baby guppies. These are all the ones I took out. Oh, these glare is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but there's I'd say probably 70, 75 or better. Really hard to see, especially with the light background, but there's quite a few in there. Swimming all over through that driftwood and this other dwarf sad stuff in there just to float around on the top, give them some cover to play in it, swim around. So this tank, I'd imagine, will keep filling up. I'll probably put a few more in there and then maybe start going to some of these other ones. I might even move them down to the bottom here, start them out the younger ones there, and then progress them up to these tanks, maybe separating them from male to female into these tanks or whatever. The top, still don't have a light up here yet. It's going to be the same thing. I've got some more of the strip lights. I'm going to put some across on the top here, but I'm going to get rid of this tank. I think it's 39, I believe. Not a 29, 39. Kind of an odd shape. They don't really make it much anymore, but One thing is I noticed there's a chip in the glass here. It's been like that as long as I can remember. I mean, I just noticed it. I forgot about it. But it's been, I've had this tank for probably 15, 20 years. And it's never leaked. So I think the tank's still good. But I want to go with 20 longs. I want to get this one replaced because, like I said before, this one doesn't leak. It's just a sump that a friend had that, or it leaks. Sump that a friend had that leaked, so he said if I wanted I could have the tank. So I just took it for the glass pieces and stuff. But I got it in there now just so I can get an idea of what's going to be able to fit up here. That tank's the same size, same footprint as a 20 long. So I'm going to take this one out and put a 20 long here and get another 20 long here. So they're all the same height. And then I'm going to probably put a 2x6 or 2x4 or something up above those and put another strip of those lights on there. So I'll have 3 rows of those LEDs, and then this wall should all be done. So that's the plan. Not sure when I'm going to do that. I think I just missed the Petco $1 per gallon sale. So I do have another 20 long that I actually have an axolotl laying upstairs. Vader. I don't know if I've ever showed you him. I might be getting rid of him. They're real cold water, and it's just been kind of a challenge without a chiller to make him happy and stuff. So that being said, I will continue to keep working on things down here. Oh yeah, 65 over here. I forgot. I trimmed this one up. Got the 2 angels over here. These I got as a mated pair. They did, when I first got them, they were doing eggs and stuff, but I don't know if they still are and I'm just missing it, or if they're not anymore right now, but they're a nice pair. But I trimmed this tank up. This grass, or sage, was clear up to here. I mean, you could barely see the crip here. And the ones in the back, yeah, they were halfway up the tank. So I trimmed all that down a little bit and tried to pick some of the algae out, clean some of that up. But cleaned off a lot of the surface. It just was completely covered. So, and there was some of that dwarf sage stuff was growing out into here. I pulled some of that out. I see I missed a piece there, but I'm gonna let the stuff in the back go a little bit longer. I'd like it to maybe get to that corner, and then I'll start trimming that out back there too. The driftwood's still not staying down. That one there, I've got that big brick on there. It's taking a long time. This one I've got weighted down with a piece of slate, so it's staying down, but it doesn't want to. It moves pretty easy. So, alrighty. Well, I guess that'll probably about do it for this one. Thanks for coming back, tuning in. If you like what you see, click like and subscribe, and stay tuned so you can see the other updates coming up and how the fish room progresses. It's getting there. We're getting along pretty good. So that 120 or 39 gallon I'm taking down, I'm having thoughts about possibly turning that into a terrarium, turn it on the side, there's a company that makes these plexiglass door panel things that you can put in there, and if I silicone it in there, I think maybe I can have a little bit of a water feature on the bottom and then terrarium on the top. And I always kind of wanted to get maybe crested geckos or something, so may end up doing something like that with that. We'll have to see down the road. But like I said, please click like and subscribe. Help me get my numbers up here a little bit and get some more viewers, and see if I can inspire some people. And who knows, Lord knows, I've been inspired by countless people on YouTube already. So someday I'll get into listen a lot of them. But big shout out to MD Fish Tanks. If you haven't seen him, great guy. Lots of videos. Really, really good. Love his stuff. But as soon as I get a notification, pretty much wherever I am, I'm watching the videos. Shout out to Aquarium Co-op. More great information, good videos, good company. No promo, nothing, but I do get some of my stuff from him. My hair system is pretty much all from him except for the PVC. So all from Aquarium Co-op. So and a lot of other ones that I watch and listen to and pay attention to and learn from. And hopefully this is the same thing. Hopefully I can help somebody out, or somebody sees something they like or gets inspired or whatever. If you have questions, ask questions down in the comment. If I don't have the answer, I can definitely try to find out, or let you know who does. So again, thanks a lot. I do appreciate everybody that watches the videos and sticks around and subscribes, and hopefully this will just keep kind of growing, and we'll all have a lot of fun and learn a lot from it. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.